Hey guys, I've got rosy cheeks. um, I I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me say this, and that's why I hesitate to even say it. But I've been sick for the last few days. I just some stomach issues, but nothing too major. But anyway, today's the first day that I've actually felt like doing something. I feel a little bit better, so I'm not gonna complain too much. I just wanted you guys to know that I've just kind of gotten myself together. That's why my cheeks are a bit rosy. I just washed my hair and I blew it dry, and that's why they're rosy, because it was hot. So nothing's wrong, it's not hot or anything, it's just that's why. So long story short, I've been sick, just got ready for the first time in a few days, and that's where we're at now. So I got an order in from my Sephora VIB sale, the spring savings sale, whatever it's called. I don't know, I can't keep up, but I purchased a few things. Here lately I've been trying not to purchase, but on this sale I decided to go ahead and take advantage. I have 15% off on that middle tier, whatever it's called, so I went ahead and decided to take advantage, so I did. Also, I burnt myself on my air fryer, so if you see that, that's what that is. I'm winning at life. So this is something I picked up. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions eyeshadow palette, number 2. So I didn't get number 1. I've really thought about getting number 1 and been very tempted to do it for quite a while now, and truly almost got number 1, and I probably would have had they not been sold out. This one's beautiful too. I have no I'm not upset that I got this one. I just think number 1 would have been like right up my alley, but I'm not mad about it. So it's one of those like mirror packagings, and you're gonna be able to see everything, especially fingerprints and such. So here's the inside. Still very beautiful, still like totally my tones. I don't see anything in here that I wouldn't use. Yeah, I really like it. So I'm excited to play with this, and really I want to check out these like cream shades, because they come in it with this little thing that closes over, so you hopefully don't get any of your powder shades in there. So I'm hoping that that's the case, and that's how it stays. So let's just get to using it, shall we? No more talking, let's just get to using it. Okay, so here are the matte shades swatched. So pretty. My hand is super dry, so if they look like dry swatches, that's why I'm telling you they're not. As soon as I put my finger in them, I was like, man, this is maybe some of the creamiest mattes I've ever put my finger in. So gorgeous. Really love those. Here are the Shimmer Shades swatched. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. Wow. I was hoping that you could see the difference in these, because they look pretty similar when I first swatched them, but you can really see the difference in the reflect, so I'm glad. So pretty. So here are the 2 cream shades. Very beautiful, super creamy. I like. Okay, just for a transition, I think I'm going to take this shade here. I'd already primed my eyes with my Rare Beauty eye primer, by the way. There's kick up in the pan, but that's not a bad thing in my opinion. And I took a very nice fluffy blending brush for this. I kind of want to do something a little bit different than what I've been seeing people do with this palette, because I have watched some people play with it. And I'm just a little intrigued with these cream shadows. So I'm taking like a fluffy flat brush, and I'm going to go into the deepest cream shade. And I'm going to start that, oh, super pigmented. I'm just going to start in this outer corner. From the swatch, it didn't dry down super fast, so I think I have a little bit of time to work with it. So what I did is I've taken my brush and like wiped off the excess. I'm not telling you this is the best way. I'm not very familiar with cream shades, so I don't really know. So I think I'm going to set it with this one that's just a tad bit lighter. So this one here. So I'm just going to go over it with this powder. Will she regret it? Then I'm just going to take a thin pencil brush to blend these edges. Okay, and then I'm going to take another like flat brush and I'm going to go into this deepest shimmer. And just kind of start packing that on here. I actually think my finger might be a better choice. And I'm going to keep it pretty simple, which I know this doesn't seem very simple, but it's kind of simple. I'm going to take this shade here because it has a little bit of like a rose gold reflect, and I'm just going to kind of press that on the rest of the lid. Maybe not, maybe that's one of the toppers. Okay, so what I did, I went ahead and cleaned up the edge because it was kind of throwing me a little bit where it was kind of, I brought it down too far. And I did take this first shade and I put it down, and then I kind of mixed the second shade over top of it, and it looked so much better. I really liked how it came out. So I'm going to take this lightest shade here, and on this fluffiest brush, I'm just going to kind of blend these edges, and I'm going to show you why I'm going to do that. Do you see the seamless blend of this one compared to the harshness over here still? There's just like a seamless and over here it's just a little bit more harsh, but we're going to take care of that. Really pretty. I love it. Am I going to tell you that this is like, oh my gosh, you have to run out and get it right now because it's just the best? I don't feel that way about it right this second. Give me some time to play with it. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I need a little bit more time to play. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I think you can really do some amazing looks with it. I really wanted to challenge myself not to come out too mauve-y pink today, and I feel like I accomplished it. Like, it has a little bit of that in there, but it's not too much. So I'm proud of myself. So this palette is normally $68, and I got my 15% off, so at least I got the 15% off. 68 is very steep for this. I mean, it's 12 pans, really steep, but it is what it is. I paid for it. I've got it. I wanted to try his formula, and I did. So I do like it. I do like it. So the next thing I got, this was a recommendation. I like to watch Babs Beauty, and she raves about this, so I went ahead and picked it up. It is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer, and it's actually sold out right now. This one was an expensive one too. This one was $56. I almost couldn't say it. It was so expensive. Holy cow. What possessed me? Why? 15%. It just makes you go crazy, doesn't it? You just get in this mindset of like, oh, I gotta have everything. And you don't. She's oily like me though, and she says that this is really great for her oily skin, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to try it. Oh, here it comes. Okay, so it's just like a lotion. Got glitter all over me. It's good for pores, it says, which I'm looking at myself and I think it helped the pores. A translucent skin perfecting primer that smooths, absorbs shine, and adds a visibly blurred airbrush finish while extending makeup wear. Okay then. I like it so far. Again, this is one of those products you have to use for a little bit, but so far, so good. No complaints here. Alright, and then I picked this up, which is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. I wanted to try the Rare Beauty foundation for the longest time, and I'd heard like mixed reviews on it, so I just never did. And then when they came out with this one, I was like, oh, maybe I need to try that one. So I did. So here's what it looks like. It's really cute. It has a little dip in it on the side here. It looks a bit orange. So I got 24 in. It's supposed to be a neutral undertone. Oh no. It says light medium with neutral peach undertone. Why in the world did I choose that shade? It looks rather orange. So I don't know why I would have chosen it, but we will see. We'll make it work. Possibly they were out of the shade I needed. Maybe. It is light to medium coverage, and I feel like it is a very light coverage. I don't want to say very light. It's a light coverage. It's not bad. I don't find that it's bad. I'm gonna put, whoops, I didn't mean to squirt that much. I put a little bit, I didn't mean to put that much on the back. And I'm just gonna kind of build it a bit and see if it's buildable. I also don't want it to be too orange, so I try to spread it out to make it not be orange. It's looking really good on the skin. I know my shade probably doesn't look the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I've had worse shade matches for sure. It definitely could be worse, but I like how it's wearing, or how it's looking on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Rare Beauty Power Boost bronzer stick. I want to put a little bit of, I always end up putting on more than I mean to. Oopsie. And then I'm going to use my Rare Beauty concealer, because you guys know I love this. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in Hope. Right? Yep. Just making sure I got the right one. I'll take a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury powder and set my under eyes. I'm going to take Kimchi and set the rest of my face. The powder made it a little better. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, brows and everything. We'll come back. I'll do the bottom lash line with you and a couple more products that I got, and we'll be done. Okay, so I'm back, and I did a little bit of bronzer. I used my Revlon Skin Lights bronzer, and then for blush, I went ahead and pulled out Rare Beauty yet again. This one is the melting blush, so it is still like a cream blush, but I can put it over powder. I actually feel like I could use a little bit more. Let me show you. So I just take a brush in there, and then I just start patting. I don't rub necessarily, I just kind of stipple, I guess. And this is one of my favorite ways to use this. So it's very beautiful. I love that blush. So I use that. Then for brows, I did my NYX Fill and Fluff yet again. Just a simple brow routine, since I'm really not going anywhere. The NYX Thick It Stick It, just ran that through the brow. Then I put this Jacqueline Do Me Luminous Powder on for highlight. So it's a very subtle highlight, but just a simple little, you know, something. I did take my Dior powder and I just like buffed over my skin, and that technique I like, just to kind of buff everything. I put on the Victoria Beckham Satin Cajal Liner in my waterline and in my tight line, and I use my Bad Gal Bang mascara on my top lashes. I have not done the bottom lashes yet, so let's do that now. So back to this palette. I'm going to take this deepest shade and push that up against the bottom lash line. I can't talk. So push that up against the bottom lash line and then buff it out with this shade that I put in the crease. Then I'm just going to put some mascara on the bottom lashes. Okay, so my final two things that I got are for the lips, and I got the Natasha Denona Anita Rose lip liner. I get tongue-tied apparently for no reason. I got the shade Daphne. So here is what it looks like. Let me give you a bigger swatch so you can actually see. Really beautiful. So let's put that on. Really pretty. I love the color. Such a pretty color. And then I also got the Anita Rose lip gloss in Daphne as well. I've never tried her lip gloss formula. I've never tried the Anita anything lip liner formula. I have had some of her lip liners, but they're this kind of lip liner. It's just like her regular lip liner. So it's not this, so it's a bit different. But here is the Daphne Gloss. Oh, I really like the top. It's like a matte. Oh, so pretty. So there is a swatch. There's no stickiness to the gloss. It feels really nice. It almost feels like a lip balm. It really does. But I love the shade. Love that. Okay. All right. So just kind of a rundown on my Sephora products. Like, Patrick Ta palette. It's dirty now. But I like it. I do like it. I think that the look I created is really nice, and especially with this lipstick, it's going to look a little bit more rosy now, and it's really beautiful. I love the palette. I don't think I need the first one if I've got this one. Maybe one day I'll change my mind on it, but I'm happy to have this one now, and I really like it, and I think it's beautiful. I like the formula. What really impressed me in this is the mattes. Like, they are super, super creamy. I'm going to swatch this, like, live swatch, okay? Look at that. Look at the pigment on that. Usually, I'm a girl who is just, like, taken by shimmers. The mattes in this palette got me. So, if there's one thing that I think I can say about his formula is the mattes. Like, looking at that on my skin, now that I had a little something on there and it wasn't just dry skin that it was swatched on, it almost looks like it is a cream formula swatched on my skin. Like, if there's no powderiness, yeah, to the swatch, it just looks absolutely stunning. I love it. So yeah, definitely the mattes are the way to go in his palettes. I'm not saying the shimmers aren't. I love the shimmers, but the mattes just really impressed me. So I'm going to have to play around a little bit more with the cream shades just to kind of like understand them, I guess. It worked, but I kind of covered them up, so it's more of a base, I guess, for that outer corner than anything. Maybe for a liner, the darkest one might have been a good idea to do a liner with. I don't know, but I'll play with it and see what I think. So don't regret purchasing it. I just don't know that it's worth $68. That's a lot of money, but really, eyeshadow is expensive, so it is what it is. Then this primer, I really like it. I think it really helped everything stay really smooth. Nothing sank into my fine lines, into my pores. Let me take a good look real quick. Yeah, everything is looking really good. Yeah, I like the primer so far. I'll have to see how it wears like throughout the day, of course, because I've only had it on for a little bit. But yeah, I so far like it, and I'm really excited to continue using it. This I don't mind as much paying for. I can like I can pay for a good primer. I don't mind that, so I'm happy with that. The Rare Beauty, I like it. It looks really good on the skin. I think the color's off a bit, and I usually don't return anything. Like I never do that, but I just might switch this one out, because I have a lot of foundations. You guys know this, and I know if it doesn't match me, if it doesn't work for me, then usually I won't use it, and I'll just like continue to pass over it. So do I keep it for a summer shade, or do I exchange it? You guys tell me, what do you guys think? Yeah, so maybe exchanging it. I don't know. It's not super off is the only reason I'm kind of hesitant about it. Like, it's not horrible. If it was like way off, yeah, I'd absolutely no, 100% I'd be exchanging, but it's not super off, and I think that in the summer I could totally make it work, no questions. So I really like it. I do like it. So I think by far my favorite things today are my lip products. I really love the liner and the gloss. I'm a lip junkie. If you've not seen my collection, that may possibly be what I have the most of, is lip products. Besides eyeshadow palettes, that may quite possibly be what I have the most of. I love lip products, but I love Natasha Denona, but these are, they feel so good on the lips. Like, it just feels, it's glossy of course, but it feels like such a nice balm, silky balm, and I don't feel like it's slipping and sliding all over my mouth as I'm trying to talk, so that's a big plus for me. I really like that the gloss has some pigment. It's not super like opaque, like you can still see through it a little bit, but it's not sheer, and that's what I like about it. So and I love the creaminess of the lip liner. Yeah, I think these are the winners. I was gonna get the lipstick, and then I was like, I've been doing liner and gloss a whole lot lately, so why not just do liner and gloss, and then if I like that, then go ahead and get the lipstick. So I just might have to do that, but I may have to try out other shades too, so we'll see. The only other thing that came in my order was this little thing. It's the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. It's just a little tiny sample. You like redeem your points, and I don't even smell it. I don't know. So I just went ahead and picked it up. I've gotten into cleansing balms in the last little bit. When I first started using one, I was like, absolutely not, I hate this. I actually had one from Pharmacy that I got in a BoxyCharm, and I gave it to my best friend because I didn't like it. But now I really like it because I like the double cleanse. So this, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to kind of compare it, but my favorite cleansing balm is from Juno & Co. And it's super affordable, so just FYI on that, but I did get that. So that was all. So that's my Sephora haul for the sale. I know everybody and their their best friend had a Sephora order, so I wanted to share mine with you. And I really like the look that we were able to create, and I feel like it turned out in the end. Like, we trusted the process and we got here, and the shades and everything like worked together. So yeah, I'm happy and very, very pleased. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you're staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.